Abdullahi Ganduje was in Abuja yesterday as part of plans to ensure that the police commissioner is removed from his duty post in Kano State. Muhammadu Wakili receiving a lot of commendation for that role that he played. You will recall that the deputy governor of Kano State was arrested for alleged attempt to manipulate the collation process in his local government area, Nasarawa local government area of Kano State, and the police commissioner got a lot of accolades for the role that he played in ensuring that the law took its course. Isimaode in a tweet said, "Do your job well and you will be celebrated. Everywhere the honest and upright Kano State Commissioner of Police, CP Muhammad Wakili, goes, hundreds or thousands praise him. They call him Singam, an Indian movie police character that solves problems wisely." I attached this video to that tweet. Let's take a look at this video very quickly. Isn't that just so amazing? This is the first time I will see a footage of Nigerians actually celebrating a police officer. That's really something interesting. From the Daily Nigerian, we saw this report, however, yesterday. Just in, Ganduje in Abuja seeks removal of Kano CP. Let's take a look at details of this report, which was fired by the Daily Nigerian yesterday and got several responses from Nigerians in the social media, particularly people from Kano State. Let's go on to the next slide and take a look at the details of this report yesterday. Following the stalemated governorship election in Kano State, the state governor, Abdullahi Ganduje, has traveled to Abuja to press for the removal of the state commissioner of police, Mohammed Wakili. Daily Nigerian observed that the police under Wakili had maintained neutrality before, during, and after the election, which saw the opposition People's Democratic Party PDP candidate, Abba Yusuf, leading with 1,020,465 votes against Mr. Ganduje of the All Progressive Congress APC, who scored 987,459 votes. Credible sources told Daily Nigerian that the governor's entourage includes the Speaker of Kano State House of Assembly, Kabiru Rurum, the state chairman of APC, Abdullahi Abbas, and the governor's top political strategist, Nasir Ali Kokoki. That was from the Daily Nigerian yesterday in a report saying that the governor of Kano State is making moves to ensure that Muhammad Wakili is removed as the commissioner of police in Kano State. Kamal Abubakar tweeted and said, Kano people are trying to remove him and he is trying to remove CP. And then we saw more reactions yesterday. Ariwa Youth in a tweet said, Police NG, dear IGP sir, the good citizens of Kano love CP Baba Wakili for the good work he has been doing in the state. Please resist any plan by Ganduje to remove him. Kanawa just want a free and fair election. That's all we ask for. And then more reactions yesterday from Huraira Adamu in a tweet said, if it is true that the FGN is trying to retire or remove CP Wakili from Kano, then we are in trouble in this country. Haba, where is the integrity and the legacy of free and fair elections? Tweeting there from Ambassador_Abbas in a tweet said, what you need is for all of us to be transferred out of Kano, not CP Wakili. He was just neutral while we are resolute in our quest to chase you out of Kano State Government House. Let them bring anybody as Kano CP who will surely, inshallah, give you the same treatment of last Saturday. So Ambassador Abbas Muhammad tweeting there. We go now to Abia State, where we've seen this video that is trending. Re-elected Governor Ikpeazu was dancing and celebrating his victory. And in the video you're about to watch, although we've cut out the part where he was being sprayed with money, you will see him dancing. From Instablog, we saw this yesterday. Money rains on Governor Ikpeazu as he dances in celebration of his re-election in Abia State. This video actually has drawn a lot of comments from Nigerians, but let's take a look at snippets of that video and the comments that followed. Okay, the comments now, it's from Jamin2JO said, why dance if there is no hidden agenda? A call to service shouldn't be a time to celebrate because of the task involved. When God called Moses to lead, Moses looked at the task and complained because he was ready to go the whole 9 yards without a personal agenda. And then more comments yesterday. Tessie Love posting said, Imo State just broke out of the bondage. Abia State, we are praying for you guys too. And from Sin Tantomi, Abia State is one state that has no record of any improvement since I was born. This state needs a serious savior. In fact, they need Jesus. These are some of the reactions yesterday. But one man who is certainly not dancing and certainly also not smiling right now is Rochas Okorocha, who, as we've learned, Okorocha's name is missing on INEC's list of senators-elect. And in the list from INEC, he was described as declared under duress, declaration made under duress. That is how it was categorized, his own senatorial seat. Let's go on and take a look at reactions from the people from Imo State. Kings Absolute shared this video with us and said the people of Imo State celebrating the fall of Rochas Okorocha, his endorsements and his party. He attached this video to that, which let's take a look at this video. And also still from that Twitter user, the billboards of Rochas Okorocha's endorsement for APC to Imo State are also being destroyed. He attached this clip. Let's take a look at this one.
Hey, they don't tell this. They don't like them now. Hey, very bad. I will give her Emmanuel this night. I will give her Emmanuel. The guy there inside there. He did that. They cut him. They cut him. When they cut him, they cut him. Hey, don't bring him down. Don't bring him down. Come on, come on. Stay.
Okay, but Okorocha's son-in-law Nwosu has rejected the Imo State governorship poll result. That's the latest from him. He's rejecting the results of that election, which Emeka Ihedioha of the PDP has been declared as the winner. And then the issue of Austin Okai, the political activist who was abducted allegedly by DSS officers on the eve of the presidential election, came up again in the spotlight on the social media. The PDP officially is responding and taking action on this issue in a tweet yesterday from their official Twitter handle. They said, "Free Austin Okai now." Comrade Austin Okai, the spokesperson of the PDP Atiku Peter Obi campaign organization in Kogi State, was abducted on Friday, 22nd February 2019 by men of the Department of State Security Services, DSS. And they continued in another tweet in the statement they issued, "Free Austin Okai now." Comrade Austin was outspoken and always telling truth to power, especially on the maladministration and high-handedness of the Yahaya Bello administration in Kogi State. And then in one more tweet, they said that "Free Austin Okai now. We therefore call on the DSS to free Comrade Austin Okai now. If the DSS has anything against him, he should be arraigned in court immediately. Otherwise, holding him without any allegation is unconstitutional and an invitation to anarchy." He has been held without charge for more than 20 days. But yesterday, civil society groups in Abuja made a press statement at a press conference in Abuja where they demanded for his immediate release and also berated the governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, for his role in Usman Okai's ordeal. Let's take a look at this video.
Freedom cometh by struggle. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come.
This pro-democracy group, Free Usman Austin Okai campaign, is demanding the unconditional release of civil rights activist Usman Austin Okai from the custody of the Department of State Security, DSS.
All Nigerians to hold Governor Yahaya Bello responsible for anything whatsoever, if anything happens to our brother. And that is why we are here today, to demand for justice for our brother. And we also want to tell the security agencies that it is time for you to arraign him if you have anything against him. And if you don't have, please let our brother go home. It's about 20 days since our brother has been arrested in his own house in Kogi State. This is tyranny at its worst. And we have never seen a thing like this.
You know, Austin Usman Okai is a fellow Nigerian. He must not be put beneath the law. The position of the law is clear. That when a man is arrested on suspicion of whatever it is that he's been suspected of, that he must be charged within 48 hours. Austin has been in detention, for about 2 weeks. His family members do not precisely know in what condition he is. You know, and therefore, as ordinary Nigerians and as concerned Nigerians, we must be extremely concerned about this development. You know, there were fears yesterday on social media that Austin was killed. So we need the Kogi State government and the security agencies to address these fears.
The rights group condemned the arrest and continued detention of Okai, who is also the convener of the PDP National Youth Frontiers and spokesperson Article campaign in Kogi State. Okai has been detained for over 2 weeks without charge.
We're not in a lawless country. We're in a country of laws. And we do have some people who uphold the law and who will speak whenever our laws are being taken for granted, like we feel the Kogi.
Okay, we move on from that issue now to You Smell Nice. The hashtag You Smell Nice was trending all through yesterday in the social media. And what exactly brought about it? Okay, a prospective employee goes for a job interview, and after the interview tells the person who interviews him or her that you smell nice. And that issue has generated a lot of talk in the social media. The lady in question who conducted that interview tweeted and said, I interviewed a guy for a job yesterday, and when he was leaving, he said to me, you smell nice. And I told him that's very rude of him. He left looking stupid. A lot of men don't have manners. Taiwo is the name of the lady who brought this issue up in the social media. She's also been trending all through yesterday. Toria in a tweet said, learn basic speech etiquettes. Learn when to make small talks, and above all, choose your words smartly. Don't go smelling people up and down. You are not a patrol dog. You smell nice, kill you there. From Toria, we saw that tweet, and then more reactions yesterday. Peter Kajovo said, on this Taiwo matter, we are neglecting a huge part of the conversation, which is the body language and tonality. How did he say what he said? Are there issues from the past that made her draw those inferences? Sadly, we won't know unless it was recorded. And then more reactions. Gray Amela said, Taiwo, I have attended an interview in VI, and we were served fried rice and turkey with fresh fruit juice before the interview. It was the Nigerian HR that told me I smelled nice. Okay, you see, another angle. Okay, Mr. Tosin Sawe tweeting said, I believe it's professionally wrong to comment on your interviewer's smell. Interview is a professional chat, so save your compliments to when you become employed. However, Taiwo also lacks professionalism by bringing it on Twitter or calling him rude. Taiwo is somewhat bittered. And yesterday also, Frank Donga, comedian, brought up this skit on his Instagram page. Let's take a look at this very funny one.
So, Mr. Frank, you can start the job next week.
Ma?
You're hired. You can start next week.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Ah, thank you, ma.
No mention.
Thank you, ma. Thank you. I'm very happy. My whole company will be happy for me.
Aww.
I can already peruse the aroma of employment. This whole office.
You enjoy working in the office.
It's just smelling. It's not even the office, ma. You are smelling really nice, ma. Thank you.
Whoa, hello, excuse you. That is so rude.
No, ma.
No,
like
that is really rude.
No,
what do you mean it's not like that?
No.
You are being rude. Know your place. Hello, boo-boo.
What I want to say is, no, please,
sorry for yourself.
Please, ma, you're not smelling nice.
I see where this is going. I'm not smelling nice. That's what you had in your mind, right?
I'm begging you, please.
So you...
Please, ma, don't let them use you to get me.
You are rude.
Please, ma, don't let my own mates me.
It has already met you.
You don't have smell.
Excuse you?
Don't have smell, ma.
No, I don't have smell.
Please, ma.
In fact, you're ruder than rude.
It's not like that, ma.
You're a rude boy. Oh, my gosh.
I've smelled pepper today.
I'm traumatized right now.
Oh.
I have a headache. You're giving me a headache. I can't feel my wig. Leave my office.
Okay, we move on very quickly now to the issue of Inyanya and his former boss and friend, Ubi Franklin. Inyanya, in an interview a couple of days ago with Bolanle Olukoni of Ndani TV, said that he was not well treated by his former business partner, Ubi Franklin. According to him, they had registered their company together, Made Men Music Group, and only for him to discover later that his name was not on the CAC records of the board of directors of that company. He gave that interview a couple of days ago, and that issue is breaking the internet right now. What people don't know is I didn't sell my share. People see me and say, oh, why did you sell your share? I didn't sell my shares. I left Made Men at the time because there was so much darkness. In the midst of all the wings, I decided to let that go. When I said it was darkness, I was not myself anymore because I felt like there was no trust anymore. Because at the time I was singing, I co-owned Made Men with Ubi. But I later realized that my name was not in any of the forms I signed and was broken. And that was the beginning of me just saying, to hell with everything. But Ubi Franklin made a pushback in an Instagram post, shared the CAC details of the company, and he said it's very unfortunate that the person I took as my brother had to lie to the world to make himself look good. always wait for both sides of the story to call people names. Here is to prove that Inyanya likes to make himself look good. Exclusive interview dropping in 1 hour. I have never fought anyone I've worked with, dated, or married publicly, and I swore never to do that. We try to settle things in-house, and if that can happen, we call on elders to mediate. It has always worked. Thank you. But Inyanya is making a pushback, insisting on his claims. In an interview with Daddy Freeze of Cool FM yesterday, he has made a counter push. But let's take a look at what he said.
I can't own this thing. I can't own this thing. I can't own this thing. And then a classmate of mine, like somebody I knew from way back, called me. He messaged me and said, "Call me, it's urgent." And I picked up. I called him. He said, "I need you to go to CAC and request. You have a right
as a co-owner."
Did you get me?
Yeah.
Which is why I took a flight. I didn't tell anybody. I took a flight. I went to Abuja. When I went to Abuja, I went to CAC. I requested, bro. The day I got that, you see, the day I got that form from them guys in CAC, it changed my whole life. Do you understand what I'm saying? I realized that in this business you can't trust people. So the reason why I'm speaking out is not because I need anybody.
Okay, so when you got to CAC, tell me, what did you find?
I found the form, the same form I filled, but my name was not there as a director. It was Ubi's brother's name that was there. All his brother's names.
Did you take a picture? Do you have a photocopy? Did you use your phone to take a picture?
Bro, I took a picture. I did everything.
Did you confront Ubi with this?
I confronted him. This guy begged me. He apologized to me. He apologized to me. A big bro of ours. I mean, think about this. Amaju is a great person. I can't call him in for nothing. Amaju called us to London.
That is Pinnick.
Yes.
Okay.
He's still alive.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not lying against anybody. I'm mentioning names. I'm mentioning Emma now.
Oh
I'm mentioning people who are
Emma,
alive.
Techno, Pinnick. None of them is a nobody.
I'm mentioning Chips. I'm mentioning everybody. Ellie Man. I'm mentioning everybody who's dealt with him. You get what I'm trying to say? I didn't see my name on those things. I confronted him. He begged me, bro. The same person who's coming out now to post whatever he's posting. Go and look at the stamps, 7-year stamps. Go look that fresh. Go and look at the same 2012 certificate, whatever he just posted right now. Go and check it. You will also see there that every other thing he.
Okay, well, the latest is that Inyanya says he has left the shares, he's left the company for Obi Franklin, and this is what he's saying. Yeah, let's take a look at this one.
Bro? Okay, when you sold your shares, how much did you pay?
I did not sell the way he's making you think. No, I let it go. I told him to take it.
Oh, so you it's not like he bought you
off. No, he didn't give me a dime for my shares, bro.
He didn't give you anything.
I didn't want either, bro. I didn't want either. All I needed, listen to me, all I needed at that time was just happiness. Let me just
Now, this is a record label breakup worse than a divorce.
So when you say I sold my share, I sold my shares. No, you're lying again. You're trying to make me look more stupid. No, tell them the truth.
Wow.
Tell them I gave you the company and I told you since you want to die for this company, take it. I'll start from the scratch.
Okay, let's take a look at how Nigerians reacted. Anything Goye on Instablog Nigeria said, when we saw that document, we knew it was a settlement, plus Inyanya's signature looked fresh for documents that were signed years prior. Waiting for Ubi's story, though, on the same Cool FM. Wumi Shaw said that, I believe Inyanya 100%. The documents Ubi showed us were documents of the company being registered in 2016, and Maidment has been in existence for the past 7 years now. And then one more comment from Moshtabo said, this is very sad. This is a big lesson to everyone. Always read what you sign. Pay attention to the details. Follow up and follow through with business deals and agreements. Make sure you take your contract and documents to a second party. Lawyers to cross-check what you are signing or agreeing to. Separate sentiments from business, because 6 children can't play for 6 straight years. Well, there's a little more on Kakaaki Social this morning, but I'm afraid we've run out of time. This is where we have to draw the curtain this morning. Please follow the conversation on all our social media platforms at Kakaaki Social on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Kakaaki Social. I am Ohima Maize. Kakaaki Social returns tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Meanwhile, handing over back now to Utibe and Chiko Dinaka.